guys, this is my review of Lucifer Season 5. Well, the first part anyway, since this is part 1, because part 2 is going to be released in, well, I'm not exactly sure, but since I just finished it, I guess I'm going to go check. But yeah, definitely a good first half, since I guess they've splitted it. But I'm not sure if it's still getting Season 6 or the second half of Season 5 is going to be, I don't know, the last part. But man, the way how things end in this episode, we finally get to see God. Which, yeah, I'm going to be talking about spoilers, so yeah, everything I talk about is going to be spoilers. So we're just going to start off with where Season 4 left off with, that priest working with Chloe because Chloe was scared of Lucifer when she found out that Lucifer was a demon. Well, a demon. Well, he's not a demon, sorry. He's an angel, but, Lucifer, though. Lucifer, the fallen angel. But yeah, she basically finds out that Lucifer's the devil, basically. And she's kind of scared of him, so she works with that priest, but then, he has his own agenda, and he also gets Amenadiel's baby. But they was going to sacrifice the baby, right? But, Lucifer and Eve stop it. Well, all, the whole gang. And then, I guess we're going into this season now, because I guess that's what happened previously. Because they also let a bunch of demons in the real world as well, but, they all stopped that. But yeah, I'm just going to talk about Season 5 since, Season 4 is kind of... Maybe one day I'll review the whole show, but yeah. Let's talk about Season 5. So, going after that, well, I didn't say how Season 4 ended. It ended with Lucifer going to hell, so he can control the demons, or something like that doesn't happen again. Yeah, that was the main reason why... Well, the demons coming into the real world is the reason why Lucifer decided to stay in hell, so you can watch him. And then, going into this season, and if you guys have seen the trailer, then you kind of know what happens there. So for the first episode, Lucifer, we see him in hell, and we actually get to see a character who we normally see since, I think, Season 2, 3. That black guy who's like a robber. And then it's I think in Season 4, he actually let him, I don't know, get the money for once. And then, it gets to a point where he actually dies, so he's just trying to solve his murder. And, wait, who actually kills him again? I can't remember how who they figured out to be, but he basically had a lot of regrets, and that's kind of reflecting on Lucifer, in a way. But yeah, it was good to see that character again, but I think it's the last time we'll ever see that character again. And yeah, I'm not sure if part 2 is going to be the last half of the whole series, or there's going to be a Season 6. Yeah, I'm still not sure about that. I need to check into that. But yeah, I guess Lucifer didn't plan to come back. But then we do see Lucifer come back, but it's not Lucifer, it's actually his brother, his twin brother, Michael, which he's kind of building some plan this whole season. And where does it actually go at the end? Apart from, God coming down with them fighting and stuff, which we get to see that God is actually black, like Morgan Freeman in, that Almighty movie. Yeah. Which is cool. But yeah, what else should I say? And what actually brings Lucifer out of... Because, man, I was watching, a lot of shows, so I'm just trying to remember some of the stuff that happened. I just want to get the main stuff out the way, because I'm still going to be talking about this when part 2 comes out, so if there's anything I missed, then I'll try cover it in part 2, but I'll probably rewatch part 1 before I go to part 2, because I think I might miss out some stuff, yeah. Well, I definitely will, so. But yeah. I can't remember what brings Lucifer back exactly. But I think it gets to a point where he doesn't really need to be there. He gets things under control again, and then he comes back. And then he finds out, I guess, Lucifer's been... Well, his brother Michael has actually been pretending to be him and, make trouble. And when he comes back, they have a little fight. Also, I really didn't want to see Michael, make out and much more with Chloe, since, for the whole show, they haven't actually been that close. It's they've actually like over time built this relationship, and for Michael to do that would be so messed up. But I'm just kind of happy it didn't go that way, which Chloe and Lucifer actually get together finally, like officially. But yeah, basically Lucifer and Michael have a little fight, and it ends with Lucifer winning, which I gotta say the fights were really filmed well in this season. Yeah, they're pretty good. The Lucifer and Michael fight and the final fight, like Lucifer and Amenadiel against Mazikeen and Michael, like that was a cool last fight. Before God interrupted with the fight. Yeah, that was really cool. But I guess Michael disappears after Lucifer defeats him. But he still has a plan anyway. And also, let's talk about the Mazikeen, thing as well. So Mazikeen actually pays Chloe's daughter to find out some information from Lucifer, which we also get to see this cool black and white episode, which was set in the 60s, I think. Yeah, the 60s. So yeah, that was definitely a cool episode. It kind of reminded me of the what show am I thinking of right now? Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode. When they go like Noah. That was a cool episode as well. But yeah, this one was good too. And then and we basically see some of the characters as these characters from that time, and yeah, Mazikeen's mother exactly looks like Mazikeen. But we also find out that Lucifer actually, I think, made her human basically, and she basically abandons her children, which Mazikeen just gets, really mad about, and also finding out that Lucifer never told her, and she basically finds out by Chloe's daughter getting the information, which is kind of messed up. But yeah, basically, she finds her mother eventually, and basically Michael's been, getting Mazikeen on his side. So when we get to the final scene, like Mazikeen's just had enough of Lucifer, and she basically sides with Michael, and we can kind of see why. But yeah, she basically gets to see her mother, and she just like the things that she says, like, did she really care that she abandoned her children? Just saying that it made you strong. Like, what the hell is that? You call that love? And then when she dies, she doesn't even know what to do at that point. But then, like, Michael says he wants to give her a soul as well. But is it really the same thing? Because I think, did she basically become human, her mother? But then, like, I guess she's gonna get her soul, but she'll still be a demon. So she's kind of gonna be like Angel, but because Angel's like a vampire with a soul. But I guess Mazikeen's gonna be a demon with a soul. But yeah, I think that's how that's gonna go. If he's actually gonna stick to it, but we'll just see how things go in the second half of this season. But yeah, it's definitely been a great season. I'm definitely looking forward to see what happens next. But I still haven't even covered everything yet. I'm just trying to think, like, what am I missing? Oh yeah, the Amenadiel and yeah, like the baby. Yeah, yeah. That kind of reminded me of when I was watching Angel recently in season 3, with how Angel was just so close to the baby, and because. But the only difference is that like Amenadiel thought it was going to be like a special baby, so he wanted to like really properly take care of it. Same with the mother as well. Yeah, like the way how he was treating the baby low. Got some funny scenes of that. But yeah, it definitely reminded me of Angel with the Baby, which I'm in season 3 right now. And if you guys have seen it, like, you kind of know what happens there. I haven't finished it yet, so no spoilers, please. If you've watched Angel season 3, I don't really want to know what happens to the baby, which I'm kind of in a situation where the baby's not really actually in a good situation. But yeah, like, just like in the last episode, the baby gets like a cold. Oh wait, but before I talk about that, there's like oh yeah, oh god, I can't miss out Dan as well, because Dan finally finds out that Lucifer's the devil, and the way how he finds out is by Michael saying him, like, pretending to be Lucifer and telling him to go back to the house because like he's also looking after the baby. About that, but what I'm trying to say is that Dan was still grieving over what happened to his girlfriend, and he just wasn't liking the person that he was becoming. But he's tried to be a better person this season. But when he sees Lucifer and his true face, which this again like another angel thing. If you've seen Angel, like when the baby likes to see Angel's vampire face, that's basically the thing that Lucifer does as well. When the baby likes to see his demon face. Yeah, that was a funny scene, but like it basically gets to a point where Dan sees the face and he just freaks out, and he's already going through a lot this season as well. And then he basically goes to his girlfriend's grave, and then he's just like praying for answers or just for help because he just doesn't know what to do because he's saying stuff about like going bad again and saying that he'll never get to see her since his girlfriend's in heaven, and from what he's about to do, like he's gonna go to hell. And then Michael appears like a proper angel and stuff since he's an archangel. But yeah, he basically tricks him into shooting Lucifer, but Lucifer doesn't die, which also, like, Chloe and Lucifer's relationship, once they got together and actually proper got together, if you know what I'm saying. Like, some weird stuff was happening with Lucifer. Like, he actually lost his mojo, if you know what I'm saying. Like, when he says, like, what is it you truly desire? That iconic thing that he does to get answers. Like, that actually went to Chloe instead, which was weird. And Lucifer actually lost it, and he was kind of scared about that. Yeah, there's like a lot of weird stuff going on. And what else? But yeah, like I was saying, when Dan shot Lucifer, he wasn't vulnerable because if you guys have been watching the show for a long time, you know that when Lucifer's around Chloe, he's very vulnerable and he'll die. And I was just thinking in that moment, like, why didn't Chloe just run away? Because maybe he'd heal or something. But she kind of stayed because she probably thought it was too late, but he was still fine. I'm not really sure what's going on there anyway. And also at the end with oh wait, I'm just trying my best not to miss anything. But yeah, there's the moment when Chloe gets kidnapped because they basically arrest this serial killer who was killing these women who have big mouths or something. Like that's kind of the main deal, I guess. And also like, what else am I thinking? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Because yeah, one of our characters like basically dates the serial killer. Mendes, I think. Yeah, because she basically, she basically goes with the bad boys a lot, and she tried to do something different by being with someone who seemed nice, but then he turned out to be a serial killer, and I kind of called it because they just made it too obvious. Like, really, they're gonna go in that direction with him. I just don't know if she's ever gonna trust men again. That's what I'm gonna say. But they basically try their best to solve the murder, but then like the person was actually in their face the whole time, and the person who they actually arrested was a copycat killer, and the real killer was actually in front of one of our main characters. I really just made it too obvious because this killer likes to have like sunflowers next to his victims when he's killed them, and then like she basically finds out by going in his apartment, and he gives the keys to her as well. Like, really? Of course she's gonna find out everything, especially if you've taken her friend. But he probably didn't even know about the friend, so that's probably why she found out. But still, really, you're a serial killer and you're trying to have a relationship with someone who's a part of, police. But yeah, it basically ends with God coming down. And I guess we're just gonna see what he's gonna do with his children. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see how that goes. Alright, so I'm just gonna finish up things now. And sorry for calling Lopez or Mendes for some reason. But yeah, it kind of sucks how things ended for her with the boyfriend. It was a bit sad. And Mazakine, like, I'm not even sure where I stand with her right now. Was she right to do what she did? Or did she go a bit too far? Like, I'm not really sure right now, but maybe in a future video I'll discuss that. Or when part 2 comes. But yeah, this is going to be a few things I leave out until we go to part 2. But yeah, it basically ends with, God coming down. And I guess we're just going to see what he's going to do with his children. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see how that goes. But yeah, if there's anything I missed, I guess we could discuss it in the comments or Discord. I might make a Lucifer season 5, discussion group if you guys want to join it on my Discord. But yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace. With